Is it?
Wet.
No, seriously, how's it been?
Being
the
Parth?
whole lockdown and also the COVID situation for you.
Oh, it was fantastic, in fact.
COVID was fantastic.
Yeah, I loved it. In fact, it was a different experience and I had a great time.
Having COVID.
Being myself at home, spending time with myself, of course, like every other person. But especially for me, it was a different take on life and I could focus on myself and I could actually realize who are the people who actually care about me and who are the people who are just there, you know, just because eventually you meet a lot of people in this city, you make a lot of friends, but then it's the people, you know, who you can count on your fingers. That's what matters. So I realized that yes, these are certain people that I need to look at in my good times and bad times as well. Of course, good times you need to celebrate, so you call everyone. But then bad times, there should be someone who you can rely on. So yeah, that was a lesson. But it was a good experience. Overall, I had a great time, apart from the COVID phase as well.
Yeah.
Throughout those 6 months or 8 months, whatever time we were there at our homes, it was good.
It was great.
It was great.
Outstanding.
Amazing. Now don't ask me what did I learn out.
No, I just wanted to ask you,
because I'll be one of those people.
Being a film person, because we all are into films, and this was the whole time where we could catch up on so much of cinema. Did you catch up on some cinema?
That's the only thing I used to do.
Yeah, I mean.
So like any other person who was into cooking or learning some musical instrument or learning to sing or ye wo, I mean, I was not in that zone that, oh, okay, now I can get my hands on cooking or something else. But yeah, when it comes to watching some good cinema, some world cinema, I've been always a big fan of Korean cinema or in fact, I watch a lot of Spanish stuff. And
any one specific film that you remember that didn't really leave your head?
So there's a Korean film called Me With You.
Okay.
And it's a romantic film and it's a very emotional film. And I don't know whether I should tell you the story, but it's very nice. I mean, it touched my heart. I literally cried.
Yeah, I mean, Korean films are way too different.
Way. When it comes to romance, I feel they are the best. And something that we should look up to, and it's amazing. The chemistry is amazing, the touch is amazing, and the best part is they don't go over the board. They just play very natural, and the production value is good. So
very subtle.
Very
actually,
subtle.
Yeah.
They don't have songs. So yeah, okay.
Okay, so talking about romance, I mean, you did Kaisi Hai Yaariyan on MTV, which was a big buzzword hit.
Yeah.
Every other person I knew that. Kaun hai Mr. Manik?
Yeah, I still wonder how.
But it was a great hit.
Yeah,
I mean, it was a huge hit. You did like 3 seasons, and the 4th one was on.
4th one they're still talking and we still figure it out. But yeah.
The 3rd one came on the web.
Yeah, correct.
Okay. So I mean, after that you went on to do Kasauti Zindagi Ki.
Yeah.
Was there a certain decision that you took that you really want to do this, or you just wanted to shift to a different role where there was more of a mass appeal and people will relate to you in a different manner? Because the whole Kaisi Hai Yaariyan was for teenagers especially, but I feel Kasauti Zindagi Ki was for a bigger audience. So it was a like pakka ye karna tha aisa, ya you just went for it?
No, I actually just went for it because I had no plans as such that time that I want to get back to television or I really want to pursue something hardcore television. Otherwise I could have done immediately after that. If at all, you mustn't be knowing, but I took a good 3 years ka gap after Yaariyan. So those 3 years, I was offered a lot of shows, but then I was like, no, I don't want to get into TV. I don't want to get into TV. So there was a time where it was difficult for me because I wanted to pursue films. And of course, even that time, web wasn't a platform.
Wasn't really there.
It wasn't there. So it wasn't a platform that we could actually explore. So movies was the only thing, and of course, when you're an outsider or you come from somewhere where you don't have a backup, you need to have patience. That
Truly.
is for sure. I mean, whatever it is, you need to be strong. You need to have that strength and courage to just be positive, and that takes a lot of patience. So those 3 years were really difficult. And it's not like कि अच्छा कुछ नहीं हो रहा है तो चलो अभी कसौटी मिल गया तो अभी ये कर लेते, ऐसा नहीं हुआ. But it's just that during that time my parents kind of told me that this is the best that has been offered to you in this, because this is the biggest show, and today that was the biggest show, Kasauti.
Yeah.
So it was their advice that do it. If at all something else comes up, you can actually take it along with it. But this is a good chance, good exposure, and even the family audience and even the people of our age can understand you.
Yeah.
And that's what happened. In fact, eventually, as compared to Kasauti 1, people didn't appreciate Anurag that much, or they were in love with Prerna or Bajaj. But on the contrary, I can actually very proudly say that Anurag worked this time.
Yeah.
Anurag was better in the show, and people actually loved him. So that was I would say, I was grateful for that.
And
That
also,
worked.
I think so there might be some amount of pressure. Did you have any kind of pressure, because Kasauti was a hit,
Yeah, I mean,
think so.
no, I didn't have that much of pressure. It's just that people kept asking me, "We have a pressure, do you have pressure?" And I actually started thinking,
And
should
I
I,
did- and I
should
did
I
the-
take any pressure?
And I did the same.
No, but to be honest, I just believe in working towards the character and giving my 100%, and then seeing what the director wants me to do. The rest is all up to the audience, whether they like it or don't like it. Best part is you don't have to imitate anyone. Best part is you don't have to be caricaturish, or you just have to see okay, what he has done, I'll do that.
Yeah.
Maybe people will accept me in that. You have to be yourself, and you have to just make sure that you're true to your character. The emotions are true, you feel it, and that's what I did.
Outstanding. I
Yeah.
would like to give a. So to the next question, related to Kasauti again. After being the highlight of the show, the show became a great hit, presented by Shah Rukh Khan sir itself. Then I think so something happened and just left the show. Why? I mean, why? Why was it so sudden?
No, the thing was, when I took up Kasauti, it was always in my mind that I want to do TV for the next 2 years.
Okay.
I'm committing myself, and I'm not looking anywhere else apart from this for the next 2 years. That
Okay.
was my whole commitment to myself and my family as well, and that's what I did. As as it was near to 2 years, it was my decision to fall out of it, because I am an actor who, and even everyone knows that I reach to a saturation point very easily.
Okay.
It's not like I cannot be an actor who can do the same sort of character for the next 4 to 5 years or 6 years, even if it's going good, even if it's
Yeah.
number one, or even if people are appreciating your work. No, like I feel that we, being an actor, we are creative people, and we want to explore ourselves, explore different characters,
Correct.
evolve. And if at all we are stuck or we are happy, you know, वो कहते हैं ना comfort zone में हम अगर बैठ गए, तो then there's no growth. So I wanted to make sure
So
that
were you happy with the character?
yeah, I was happy, but then after a point, it became monotonous, and that's what happens.
That was
Every
actually,
other,
yeah.
every
Being an
other
actor
character,
myself, I
more
can
than a
relate.
year, you push it, it becomes monotonous.
Yeah, I
because
mean-
they have explored all the stories, all the character shades in that 1 year. Now, what can you give more? It's just repetitive and repetitive and
It's
repetitive.
the same emotion then, repeating after.
Correct.
Okay, fair enough.
But again, I had a good time being on the show. I learned a lot from all the people. Even my director or the production, everyone was good. They treated me really well. The treatment was fabulous. I mean, when I entered Balaji, and they said, okay, people who do Balaji shows and they get out of Balaji shows, they just can't work anywhere else, because we pamper them in such a way, which was true actually. And I realized that Balaji is they're very professional, and they know how to.
They know what they're doing,
Yeah,
exactly.
even when the task is like an impossible task, they make sure it happens, and that's what Balaji can do. I've seen it.
I personally feel, because I have seen you in Kaise Hai Yaariyan, I haven't seen a lot of it, but I've seen bits and pieces. And then I also, because my mother watches your show, and when I saw you in that one, you were actually totally different from both the
Correct.
characters. On a serious note, actually. Again. Yeah, so moving on to the next question.
Yeah.
So Palash and you worked on, I think so, more than 3 music videos.
Correct, yeah.
And this is the 5th or 4th time, I think so, now you're collaborating again with
Yeah.
Pal Music.
Haan.
I mean, I just want to know what you feel about Palash, like in a straight manner.
Yeah, I will explain it to you in a very straight manner, and also the people who are watching it. Palash is a very straight boy.
Very straight. Yes.
he just makes sure that he's focused on what he wants to do. And looking at his age,
Yeah.
there is so much of going on in his mind, and so much of development, and so much of he's every time he's just creating some of the other music or some show or something, some music video. He has some ideas to pitch in for everything. So being that young and pitching so much is it's very commendable, and I truly appreciate his hard work of how he works. That's a different part, that he works at nights and then he sleeps off during the day.
Yeah.
So
That's very terrible, actually.
Very, very terrible.
I'm not fond of such people.
No, that's how people become exceptions. You know?
Yeah,
That's why you are accepted. You're not exception.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway.
Okay. So my question was, what is the bond that you share with Palash?
I think brotherhood. Yeah, we've been friends since 5-6 years, I guess. And I respect his family. I love his family. I admire his family. And a lot of people must be knowing how his family, their values, their culture, and that is what I really liked. And even the vibes that they have at their place. So there was a time that I used to like literally be at their place every single day. And we used to play cricket together and yevo. But so on and so forth, I got busy with my work, he got busy with his work and all. So we try to catch up here and there. But then we have those memories. It's amazing. We have a lot of laughter going on, a lot of jokes. Even the festivals we've spent together, or New Year's, or Ganpati, they make sure that they invite me. They make sure that they invite all their friends and their loved ones, which is very good.
Yeah, but actually he treats people like his family. Which is very rare in the city like Bombay.
Yeah.
So the next question was related to again Pal music. No, but yeah, seriously, on a serious note, when are you coming next on Pal music?
No, unfortunately, we were supposed to do one music video, but then it didn't work out because of my dates, and I was too caught up with my show that I'm shooting for. And post that, I am free, so let's see, let's work it out. It's just the dates that weren't working out. But
for the fans of Parth Samthaan, coming soon.
Yeah.
Which one is your favorite track out of Aakhri Baar, Tu Jo Kahe, Nisha? There's, I think, so one more. Fans Nahi, Friends O Mere.
I like Tu Jo Kahe. Tu Jo Kahe was very, I think it was first.
Yeah, and also I worked on it.
Yes, of course. How can I forget?
I was the first assistant director.
Assisted?
Yeah, I mean, I also prefer Tu Jo Kahe. I think so. You were very good in it.
It was nice. It was full of good vibes and no pressure. And we were shooting in Mumbai only. So no stress. But we had a good time over there. It was nice. The reach was nice. The music was nice.
I mean,
the singer Yasir has grown now as a singer, which is very good.
Again, I would like to tell you, I did a music video where Yasir has sung my song.
Oh, beautiful. Baate.
Kuch unkahi si.
Kuch unkahi.
Okay, so because you said I have to now check.
ये पैराग्राफ है या क्वेश्चन है?
वही तो मैं कह रहा हूँ. Why two phones?
So one is private number, one is for everyone.
Oh.
Yeah, that way. Private as in family.
Oh.
So you can attend calls.
I didn't say anything else. Ironically, the human mind tends to forget the things it should remember. And remember the things it should forget.
Correct.
So Parth, how do you define your journey? I mean, when did you start acting? What was your age first?
I was actually thinking that it should relate to that, whatever you just said.
Yeah, I also wanted to relate to it. But I just wanted to know, when did you first appear on screen?
This was 2014.
2014, which was
I think 13, 14, 13 and 14.
And what was that? The first one was?
This was episode in Gumrah, Channel V.
Oh.
Yeah, End of Innocence.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, how do you really define your journey? I mean, from Gumrah, then you went on to do Kaisi Hai Yaariyan, and then a show like Kasauti Zindagi Ki, and now.
No, then also I did a couple of more episodes.
Then
I
I'm just saying that
TV
the whole highlights, basically, I'm saying, and then also did music videos in between. So I'm saying the whole journey. How do you define that? I mean, what do you think about? Do you sit someday and be like, मतलब, bro, कहाँ से start किया था, कहाँ पहुँच गया हूँ यार?
I will be very honest. I never expected all this.
That's what.
Yeah, I never expected कि in fact I never expected कि मुझे ऐसे से ये शो से ये होगा ये होगा ये होगा. And life has been an unexpected journey for me. Like whatever I have planned, that hasn't happened.
Yeah.
No matter what, even if it's a small thing, even if it's not related to acting, something else only. I plan something and it doesn't work out. Then something else happens.
Yeah.
Now that is good or bad, I don't know. That time it's not always good. Sometimes it's bad also. Sometimes it's bad. But especially in acting, whatever I have planned, like even say Gumrah, or even an episode like Pyar Tune Kya Kiya, or something like TVCs, or this Kaisi Yaariya, or Kasauti, it happened. It didn't happen because I wanted to do it. It happened because they chose me, or it just came to me.
Came to you.
So, I don't know. I mean, it's actually a question. It's actually a question whether in future I should rather be relying on my destiny that they will make it happen, or I should reach out for what I want. Because
manifesting actually.
Yeah, because eventually there has been a couple of times where I was disappointed that this is not happening, this is not happening. So why isn't this happening? Why isn't that happening? But then eventually you accept that maybe it's just there. What's there in your destiny, you'll get it eventually. And if it's not accepted, and it's no point blaming others, or it's no point blaming कि उसने ऐसा क्यों किया या फिर मैंने मेरे साथ ऐसा क्यों हो रहा है. No point. Actually, it's just how you are as a person, your karma, and it should just help you. If you're a good person, good things will happen to you.
I am a good person.
God is watching.
God is watching. So you always wanted to be an actor?
No, I was actually studying architecture, but yes. From LS Raheja, Bandra.
Oh yeah. Bandra boy.
Yeah. So I was, but acting was there in the back of my mind, but my parents weren't supportive at all, and because the only reason was they didn't had anyone over here in this field.
Yeah.
So they were like, it's very risky. We don't know what happens over there, what not happens. What if you don't get a chance? And whatever it is, every other Indian family they say कि पहले बेटा पढ़ाई पूरी कर लो, डिग्री कंप्लीट कर लो, फिर उसके बाद जो करना है करो. तो वही लाइन मेरे फैमिली में भी दोहराई जा रही थी बार. But in a way, I felt that I should rather follow my passion than what others say or what people say or what the society wants you to do. That's what I did, and there were no regrets. There were no regrets, not even 1%.
Actually, great journey. Actually, commendable. I'm serious.
Cheers. Cheers to your coffee.
Cheers.
Cheers to Pulp Music.
फिल्म्स कौन एक्टर नहीं करना चाहता है?
रुको मैं चेक कर रहा हूँ कौन नहीं करना चाहता.
नहीं बट या फिल्म्स कौन एक्टर करना नहीं चाहता? कोई ऐसा रोल रिसेंटली मूवीज में जो आप
नहीं करना
कर सकते हैं?
नहीं करना चाहते.
हाँ, बट एनी स्पेसिफिक रोल और एनी स्पेसिफिक फिल्म दैट यू सॉ एंड यू वर लाइक यार काश नॉट द सेम रोल बट
बहुत सारे इनफैक्ट
नहीं रिसेंट
में
इन अ प्रॉपर हिंदी फिल्म हमसे
हिंदी
या
कौन सी हिंदी फिल्म आई है रिसेंटली लॉकडाउन में?
ये कट कर दो
नो इट्स नॉट अबाउट
आई
अनफॉर्चूनेटली हमारे थिएटर
कुछ आई है. देयर इज कड़क बाय रजत कपूर, देयर इज वेलकम होम, देयर इज राम सिंह चार्ली.
ये तो अभी के रिसेंटली है.
या रिसेंटली,
बहुत ही रिसेंटली. अनफॉर्चूनेटली आई हैव बीन बिजी विद शूटिंग सो.
ओके, एनी ओल्डर फिल्म मे बी लास्ट ईयर और लास्ट ईयर?
सोचना पड़ेगा.
Any series also, I'm fine with that.
Series, yeah. After watching Mirzapur, I just feel that something should be there that I should have that.
Okay.
Like it should sound similar to UP Bhaiya Ji. Like I want to do it. I want to explore myself as an actor, and वो एक character मुझे explore करना है. So अगर ऐसा कुछ character है, it would be really interesting for me. तो मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि वैसा कुछ करना चाहिए वो जो backdrop है मिर्ज़ापुर का.
Okay, pretty much action and
not action. Action is not compulsory.
Okay.
It's about the language, the body language, and जिस तरीके से आप वहाँ पर रहते हो, आपका उठना बैठना, आपके बातें, वो सब. बातें.
My boy. Yeah. So Mirzapur, that's it, and no other film.
Well, हिंदी में it's difficult because अभी फिलहाल बहुत कुछ कम.
18, I think so. 18 had अंधाधुन. Uri.
They were good films. In
Yeah,
fact. They were good films.
Andhadhun, Uri, Badai Ho.
Badai Ho. But not something that I would relate myself.
What do you think about science fiction films? Because
I'm a big fan of science fiction.
Yeah,
in fact, I
me
was
too.
meeting ke.
Interstellar.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tenet.
Tenet.
You saw Tenet?
I saw Tenet. I slept during Tenet. No, I'll be very honest.
Yeah,
It's
you
just
were
that no, I was tired.
Yeah.
I'm always tired.
Yeah.
Apart from work, but when I reached there, I reached 20 minutes late.
Oh, then to you
Then
missed
to,
everything
yeah,
almost.
yeah,
Because
yeah.
I saw
And,
it 4 times and absolutely amazing.
And you still didn't understand, or you understood?
Understood.
4 times ke baad.
Second time only understood.
Second time only.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
I deserve one more chance.
Yeah,
of
totally.
course. So,
But it's an experience actually.
of course, it's an experience. Yeah, I mean,
an experience.
second half में the experience was as such के मैंने अपने आप से कह दिया था कि अब जो भी दिखाओ, अब तुम हिंदी फिल्म भी दिखा दो, शोले दिखा दो, मैं बस accept कर लूँगा.
हाँ, because you missed the
I missed the 20 minutes. I couldn't.
Yeah.
And apart from that, the seats weren't working properly. The recliner.
Which theater is that?
I wouldn't want to mention
Cut,
because
cut. But did you see the? Did you get a chance to witness the Bombay schedule?
of course,
on the screen.
Of course.
Yeah.
I watched the film.
That was
but I
amazing.
slept for like 10 minutes.
Okay.
It's just that the other friend wanted to ask कि अरे अच्छा चल इसके बाद क्या होता है, and he saw me sleeping. And that's how I woke up.
Yeah, because the whole film is.
Correct. By the end we realized, oh अच्छा ये ऐसा है. But I'm a big fan. Oh, to be honest, I'm a big fan of Christopher Nolan's films.
Which one is your favorite?
Dark Knight. Dark Knight Rises.
The whole trilogy actually.
Correct. Yeah. The
Truly.
Batman. I mean, I feel it's the best superhero film.
Yeah, pretty much humanized and
Yeah,
very
yeah, pretty
different
much,
from all
pretty
those.
All those.
Hi Buffy.
I'm also a big fan of Marvel.
Yeah.
But Marvel at least has entertainment.
I think it has more of humor. But
Humor,
Dark
correct.
Knight was not.
Yeah, they're more of characters. They're more of real life characters. Dark Knight was more about story, about the city.
The first part was just the foundation. The second part was anarchy, Mr.
Yeah,
Heath
of
Ledger.
course.
God is great. I miss him.
I hope you get that role very soon.
Isko cut mat karna. Okay, so the next question again. I mean, it's written so well that I have to say it in an accent if you're fine with that.
Okay. Is it related to Tenet?
No, not from Tenet. Almost like Tenet, actually. Yeah, the question is just like Tenet. You can go from being strangers to being friends, to being more than friends, to being practically strangers again. You see Tenet.
Yeah.
Inception.
I got it.
So Parth's love story and love life.
1 second. We were talking about friends, strangers, relationships, and now suddenly love story.
Now I think so. This is the time you sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Parth's love story, love life, in one word. Actually, in one word.
Love story, love life. What do you want?
Everything, as you see, Tenet.
Or what do I feel about love? What is it?
No. I'm saying your love life. If I tell you to define it in one word, what will it be?
Interval. It's still midway.
Killer.
Yeah.
There's one more in this.
That's all.
Do you think वो प्यार already आपकी life में आ चुका है?
Well, I really don't know, and it's just that I sometimes you actually start to think that what you seek is seeking you. So I don't know whether
line.
Yeah, I actually don't know whether it's just somewhere around or you are actually trying to find something which is not in your hands.
Yeah, you can't really decide your love life.
Yeah,
I feel.
so
कि मैं इससे प्यार करूँगा.
हाँ.
ऐसा होता तो मैं भी.
And right now, unfortunately, in this world, we've become very. We started to think when it comes to love now. We want to make sure that whoever we pair with, we want to pair with someone who matches us, or matches or vibes with us, or matches our personality, and make sure that it's good in front of the society, or it's acceptable for all the people.
All the people around.
So that is also very difficult, that we start to think from our heads now. We don't.
It's more like a planning, I mean.
Yeah, correct. कि future में क्या होगा, इसके साथ कैसी होगी, compatibility कैसी होगी, अच्छा अभी ऐसी है तो आगे जाके कैसा होगा. You know what? I think she's not the right person, or I think she is the right person. But what if she does this?
Yeah.
So अभी बहुत सारा mental.
One more question.
Yeah.
True friendship is when two friends can walk in opposite direction, yet remain side by side. Do you really believe in this? I mean, so it's more like you are friends with someone, and maybe there comes that rough scenario where you both go separate directions. So what do you believe in then? I mean, are you still friends with that person? Are you still thinking good about that person, wishing well to him? or
Well,
her?
on the contrary, I always feel or think good about people who are around me, and in fact, all over the world, I don't have any angst against anyone, and I don't have any sort of hatred, because I feel hatred is a very big word, and unless that person has intentionally hurt you, you don't have the right, or you don't have to hate anyone, because that creates a lot of negativity in and around you. So I just feel that the friends that I have had, or it's just that we've stopped being in touch because of our busy lives, because of our hectic schedules, because we stay in different cities, different countries, as a matter of fact. So I just feel that it's not that we both don't bond well, और कुछ एक चीज़ हो गया, एक argument हो गया और उसकी वजह से फिर then we go into opposite direction. That doesn't mean कि I stop caring for him, or I think bad or I think ill of him. I will always think nice of him, but it's just that कि एक होता है ना कि एक वक्त मिलना चाहिए आपको आगे जाकर, जहाँ पर कहीं पर आप मुलाकात हो जाए और आप बैठकर, then you can just start off again where you left off from.
Yeah, Tenet.
So
you're turning 30.
So yeah, let's talk about Palash.
No, just wanted to know now what next. Done with great serials, done with actually biggest serials of India, and now what next? Music videos also. I mean, you did Tu Jo Kahe, which was a major hit in terms of views and everything. But
why can't we talk about my current music video?
Oh, we can.
Oh yeah, we can.
I have a very separate question.
Separate question. Okay, take it.
There's a black card separate for you. Pal Music.
Rapid fire.
Yeah, but what next? Seriously. On
so right now I'm working on a show, and I've been busy with that since.
It's about
3 months. It's about gangsters, criminals, 90s. And
damn.
It's about the story of Bombay.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
underworld.
Old Bombay.
Yeah. So Bombay. Yeah. So
and it's for,
and that's how you see my look.
We can't reveal.
Yeah, no, it's for Alt and Z5.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
And looking forward for that, because the story is fantastic.
It's gonna come out this year.
March, right now. So I'm just wrapping up the shoots.
That's great. That's great.
Yeah, and that's how you see my look. That's
So this is going to be a web debut. Anyway.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward for that. It's completely full of entertainment.
Yeah,
and
I can actually now I can relate, because the whole hairstyle, I think so it will be
correct. So yeah, that is there, and apart from that, there is a film that is happening, which you guys will get to know very soon.
Okay.
And I don't need to, in fact, even tell you now, because you guys will automatically get to know.
Yeah,
That's how I hope and expect. Yeah.
Inshallah.
Boys played well.
Yeah. I didn't know this. I just got to know.
What did you know? I have to know now.
Crime Patrol Satark. You were the first runner-up of Pantaloons Fresh Face 2012. You're from Pune, and there's a very, 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 very solid institute over there for acting, FTII. So why did you go there? I mean, you were from Pune, right? Pehle se. So did you ever think of going there, or it was never a plan? Yeah, plan kar liya ho maybe.
No, like I said, I was studying architecture.
Okay.
And I was busy studying, and FTII needs a complete different time and schedule. It needs 3 years.
Yeah.
It requires your complete 3 years, and that's what my parents, like I said, my parents weren't supportive at that time.
Yeah, correct.
So I needed something that was part-time along with my studies. So that's how I could handle some sort of theatre over here, some sort of acting.
Oh, you
school
did
over
theatre?
here. Yeah.
Oh, with?
Gagan Devrayar.
Oh, Gangan Dev. Oh, yeah, I know about him.
Yeah.
So you did plays at Prithvi only?
Yeah. In fact, I was like they said, I was on the standby.
Okay.
And I was about to perform, and that's how I started getting work. So unfortunately,
Just like
it didn't
me.
work out.
Just like me.
Yeah.
Prithvi is the place for us. Pal Music. But yeah, this is great, because I don't think so a lot of people know that you did theatre.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm hearing this for the first time. I didn't know that you worked with.
There was a time for 8 months. Yeah, 8 months I did.
Wow, yaar.
Yeah.
And this was in which year?
The same period, 2014, 13.
How was your experience of theatre? I really want to know this.
I loved it. In fact, before that, I didn't know the word called improvisation.
Correct.
I didn't know what
Comes
is
from
that.
there.
I just thought, because before that, in fact, I remember, before that I had done Gumrah. Before
Okay.
I had that Ye Aashiki or something of that sort. And I used to stick to my script. I used to feel that this is it. Whatever has been written over here, I have to follow this. These are the lines. I should mug up and make sure that I don't go wrong anywhere. And I'm that sort of a kid that time, or even now, that I don't want to give excuses to the director to pinpoint at me.
Yeah.
So I always wanted to be a good boy. In a way, like I won't say I'm a geek or a padaku or I want to impress. But yes, I always wanted to make sure that I don't create any sort of trouble for teachers.
Okay.
So I was always a quiet boy in my school. Coming back over here, I wanted to make sure that script में whatever lines were there, I just say it and मतलब ऐसा ना हो कि डायरेक्टर बोले अरे ये लाइंस नहीं करके आया, अरे ये प्रैक्टिस नहीं करके आया, अरे यार ये क्या कर रहा है. तो I used to think that this is it. But when I joined theatre and the first play that we didn't have any script.
Oh.
So Gagan was like, you know what, we're gonna explore.
Totally improvise.
Yeah, totally improvise, and whatever you guys say, we're gonna make a story out of it.
Oh,
So
nice.
whatever comes to your mind, let's. I think it was called device play or something.
Yeah, device play.
Yeah. So
You just
that's
come
how-
up with your
you
own
just
kind
come
of
up with your
character-driven
and
stories.
It was
Yeah.
the ideas were hilarious. I mean, it was coming from different people. So different people coming from different regions of the country. So unka backdrop, unka ye was
And
completely
theatre
different.
is like total freedom, absurd. You can just
Yeah.
imagine, start thinking. and
Correct.
I can imagine.
Correct.
Fun. Great, crazy.
So I
crazy.
learned. I owe this word improvisation to theatre. I mean,
Yeah.
that's how. And now today, thankfully, शुरुआत की जो स्क्रिप्ट होती है वो एक दो महीना, उसके बाद एक बार आप कैरेक्टर समझ लो, उसके बाद मैं वर्ड्स तो क्या, मैं आप मुझे 4 लाइन बोलो, मैं एक पेज बना के दूंगा. So that is improvisation.
Improvisation, yeah, because you're speaking
हाँ.
according to what the character will speak,
Correct.
not how Parth Samthaan will
Yeah.
speak. Very true. Correct. Again.
तो हम लोग जो यहाँ पे बैठे हैं,
जी.
पलाश ने मुझे ऑप्शन दिया था
जी.
कि मैं तुमको मेल करता हूँ सारे सवाल, so you can be comfortable and you can answer accordingly. You can think of it.
Yeah.
That is preparing yourself. Improvisation is coming over here, answering your questions without even thinking, whatever comes to your mind, improvise.
बहुत ही कमाल का सवाल लिखा है यहाँ पर.
अच्छा.
मैं पढ़ना चाहूँगा.
पढ़ ले और फिर नेक्स्ट सवाल.
सुनो. You always wanted to be an architect, but architects तो बिल्डिंग बनाते हैं. मेरे को नहीं मालूम था, बात ठीक है. आर्किटेक्ट्स तो बिल्डिंग बनाते हैं, पर आपने अपना एक्टिंग का करियर बना लिया. एनी फिल्म, एक्चुअली आई वांट टू आस्क दिस, व्हेन डिड यू फील कि यार एक्टिंग करनी है? ऐसा कोई फिल्म देखा आपने या ऐसी कोई सीरीज है, ऐसा सर्टेन एक्टर होगा?
I feel this though, I think I've given out in different interviews also.
Okay.
कहो ना प्यारे.
कहो ना प्यारे was the film.
When I was a school kid back then, and obviously we were school kids
Yeah.
and all. I don't know, तू पैदा भी हुआ था?
मैं पैदा नहीं हुआ था.
तू पैदा नहीं हुआ था?
नहीं, मैं पैदा हो गया था, सॉरी.
पैदा हो गया?
96.
अच्छा, 96, okay.
5 साल का था.
5 साल से.
दिल
So,
वालों,
yeah.
दिल में
And that एक पल का जीना and
एक
all.
पल का जीना. Yeah.
So we were in boarding school और मुझे याद है कि if you've seen the film, end में when Ritik gets shot by the bullet on the stage.
Spoilers.
Spoilers, yeah. 20 years.
और अभी जो पैदा हुए वो लोग नहीं
हाँ,
देखेंगे.
अभी नहीं देखेंगे. So people must be like, oh, Ritik got shot.
I don't know.
But yeah, उसके बाद I remember we were watching in the boarding school and all of us, and जैसे ही वो हुआ और हम लोग तभी कितना, I was in 3rd standard or something.
Okay.
तभी सब लोग उठे seniors and they're like, go sleep, everyone, all
Okay.
the juniors and all. And I'm like, it's the end, we have to watch. No, go sleep. So I remember it was Valentine's के आसपास, because Jan में वो फिल्म रिलीज हुई थी. Valentine's के आसपास हमको दिखाई थी फिल्म बोर्डिंग स्कूल में. So Feb, March, April, जब मेरे एग्जाम्स, फाइनल एग्जाम्स वो जो होते हैं हमारे एनुअल एग्जाम्स, वो ख़त्म करके जब हम घर आए तब मुझे एंडिंग देखनी पड़ी. So till that time, 2 months, I had to think. All our students, we loved the film. It was like, आगे हुआ क्या?
तो गोली पड़ी एंड
Yeah,
चलो बस सो जाओ.
हाँ, उसके आगे हुआ क्या पता नहीं. But then once I watched the film coming back home, it's that time I realized, you know what, I want to do this.
I want to be an actor.
Yeah.
And that's what, at that time you were in 3rd.
Yeah.
Wow, man. That's like a...
उसके बाद then पता नहीं केतरी जी की कहानी मेरी लाइफ में आ गई, जहाँ पर I started putting on weight and I became a chubby kid.
लड्डू थे आप?
Poor लड्डू.
पूरा लड्डू.
110 किलो था.
110 किलो का लड्डू?
Yeah. And post high school, I lost some 32 kgs in 4 months. So yeah, that was kind of an achievement.
Success story
Yeah.
of losing weight.
Yeah.
सो ये मैंने देखा सभी लोगों के साथ हुआ, ऑलमोस्ट सारे एक्टर्स जो थे वो थे और आज वो ऐसे हो गए. अच्छा लगता है मुझे.